And again, find a place where you are receiving the posture rather than doing the posture. And take an easy breath in and an easy breath out. One more breath just like that. Easy inhale and easy exhale. Now nice and slow, walk your body up to all fours, tabletop pose. And find a place where your fingers are spread wide, the hands are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. And take the hands nice and firm into the earth and begin to create some gentle circles with your body so that the weight shifts from the right side of your body to the left side of your body. And reverse the direction of your circle. So notice what that feels like on your wrists, on your shoulders, your knees, and your hips. And then take the body back to center. And then as you do, lift your right hand just an inch or two off of the mat and circle the right hand a few times in one direction. And circle the hand in the opposite direction. And place your hand back on the earth, lift up the opposite hand, circle the wrist, circle the hand. And reverse the direction. And as your hand comes back to the earth, go ahead and lift the left arm up to the sky. And exhale, thread your needle towards the right side. Pause there, soften your body into the earth, and see if you can feel the side of your head, the outer shoulder, and both knees just really grounded and connected. If you'd like, you can take an inhale and reach your right arm up to the sky, or perhaps wrap it around your back. And breathe. Slow and steady, the right hand returns down to the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm back up to the ceiling. And exhale, unwind. Now inhale, tuck the toes, tailbone up, heart forward, look up and see the sky. And exhale, untuck the toes, round your spine, draw your chin towards your chest. Kneeling cat-cow. See if you can really sense the ripple effect through the spine. And the next time you find yourself at center, take a full inhale and lift the opposite arm up to the sky. Lift your right arm up. And then exhale, twist to your left. Hold there. And again, feel your head, your shoulders, your arms and knees against the ground. Take a deep breath in. Perhaps the left arm reaches up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, the arm might circle around your back. Let your breath be slow and smooth. And as you're ready, return the left hand back to the earth. Inhale, reach the right arm back to the sky. And on your exhale, unwind the body. And nice and slow. If you have a couple of blocks, you might place your hands on your blocks just for a little bit of height so that you can step your right foot forward between your hands. To find that place where your right knee is over your ankle. Make sure your back knee feels really supported on the earth. And slowly inch your hands up to your front thigh. Take your shoulders back and down away from your ears and breathe in. And as you exhale, allow your hips to soften forward and down just a little bit more until you might feel a stretch at your front hip. Now as you're here, feel your left hand and inhale, reach your left arm out, around, and up. Then exhale, lean your body over to the right side wall. Take an inhale, stretch out through each and every fingertip, and breathe out. On your inhale, both arms up to the sky. On your exhale, lower your hands back down to your blocks or the floor. And then inhale, reach up through your right arm. And as you exhale, release. Now send your right leg forward just a few inches. The leg can work towards straight. Then flex the foot. And as you do, take a breath in and drive your chest forward a little bit more. And breath out, you might hinge at your hips just a little deeper for a little bit more stretch. Inhale, slowly raise your spine and slide the right leg back. And exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Feel the ball mounds of your left foot seal down into the earth and slowly walk your hands to your left thigh. As you arrive, align your spine, your head over your hips, and let your shoulder blades melt down away from the ears. The hips travel forward and down. Perhaps you feel a stretch at the front of your right hip. And then inhale the right arm out and up, reach. And as you exhale, side lean your body over to the left. Inhale and exhale. Take a breath in, reach back up to center. Exhale, place your hands on the earth. Inhale, raise your left arm. And as you exhale, unwind. Send the left foot forward a few inches. Flex the foot so your toes pull back towards your chest. And then reach your chest forward towards your toes, as though there were an invisible line between the two that you were trying to shorten. Next, inhale, rise back up. And as you exhale, step your left foot back, tabletop pose. As you arrive in your tabletop, tuck your toes on the mat, lift up your knees, and walk your feet forward between your hands. Take your feet wide as your mat and bend your knees a little bit. Take your hands to your elbows, and as you hinge and fold forward, look back between your heels so your neck elongates. If it feels good, sway your torso a little bit side to side. And then slowly make your way back to center. Bring your hands down to the blocks or the floor and then walk your feet together. Inhale, bring your fingertips to either your thighs or your shins and lengthen your body halfway. Exhale, fold perhaps a little deeper. Now inhale, circle the arms up to stand, rise all the way up. On your exhale, bring your hands together at your heart. And as you hold here in mountain pose, lift and spread your toes. Feel the roots of your feet on the earth. And as you pull up from the feet to the crown, let your shoulder blades slide back. Feel the ground beneath you, root to rise. Inhale, press into feet, reach the arms up high. On your exhale, bend the knees just a little bit and fold over your legs. Take an inhale, lift the body halfway up. Exhale, fold. And step your right leg and your left leg back into downward facing dog. Now as you adjust your hands and your feet, feel your left thumb and your right thumb, your left index finger and your right index finger, and press them a little more firmly into the mat. Now if you can, lengthen the space, create even more space between your rib cage and your hips by lifting your tailbone towards the sky. And at the same time, reach your heels down towards the earth. Take a full breath in, and take a full breath out. Now inhale, lift your right leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, look forward and step between the hands. If your foot doesn't make it all the way to the top, reach, grab your ankle and assist your foot forward between the hands. Lower the back knee to the mat, untuck the toes and walk your hands to your front thigh. Allow your hips to reach forward and downward. And on this round, if you'd like, you can reach your arms out, around, and up. Allow the shoulder blades to soften, lift your chin just a little bit, and think about really opening the heart space towards the sky. Inhale through the nose. On your exhale, release your hands down to the blocks or the floor. Inhale to stretch your right arm up to the ceiling. And on your exhale, unwind. Straighten the right leg. Flex the foot. Now take a look. So the left knee and the left hip are in the same line. So we're not sitting back on the heel or upright. Take a breath in, lengthen the spine forward, and exhale, fold. Now some of you might want to reach your arms forward a little bit more. I like to do that. It feels a little more spacious for my body, so you might try it out. But take 2 more breaths. And nice and slow, walk your hands back under the shoulders and step your right foot to meet your left in table. Hands come to the floor, tuck the toes, and raise your hips to the sky, downward dog. Take a full breath in and take a full breath out. On your inhale, lift your left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot between your thumbs. Back knee lowers to the earth and hands walk to the front thigh. Let your hips soften forward and down just a little bit. Relax through your shoulders, through your jaw. And those of you who want to reach up, circle the arms up and find a sense of opening at the front of the chest, as though you're embracing this moment as it is. Inhale. And as you exhale, hands return back down. Inhale, lift your left arm up. On your exhale, unwind. Now keep your right knee and your right hip in the same line and send your left leg forward with a flexed foot. Take a breath in, pull forward through your rib cage. Reach forward through the sides of your neck. And as you exhale, fold. And some of you, again, might bring your arms forward. And just breathe into the stretch. Can you surrender a little bit more tension? Can you be a little easier in the moment? As you're ready, walk the hands back up. Step back into tabletop pose. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and take a full breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, roll forward to plank, line up your shoulders and your wrists. Exhale, lower your knees down so you're in a half plank. Squeeze your arms in towards each other, belly hugs in, lower all the way down to the belly. Flip your toes, lift your hands an inch off the mat, and inhale, lift your head and your heart for low cobra. Take a breath in, reach through the crown, and as you exhale, release all the way back down. Take a breath in, press up to table, tuck your toes, exhale, downward dog. Deep breath in, exhale, breath. Now bend the knees and look forward, and take a stroll to the top of the mat, and fold over the legs. Breath in, palms to thighs or fingertips to shins. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, sweep up, rise back up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands at hearts. Lift and spread your toes. Feel your heels and the ball mounds of your feet energize into the earth. Feel a little wiggle of your spine, lengthen it more. And inhale, stretch the arms up. See your hands. Exhale, slight bend in the knees, fold over your legs. Take an inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold and step your left leg back, followed by your right leg into downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your thumbs. Now, feel all 10 toes on the mat. Press them all down equally from big toe to little toe. And then square off your hips. Right hip reaches to the back of the room, left hip reaches forward. And now reach forward through the center of your heart and grow longer through your spine. Slow and steady, the hands walk to the right thigh and rise up towards your high lunge. Now your hands can stay here, or if you'd like, the arms can circle out, around and up, and breathe. In, breathe out 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Take another breath in, reach through the fingers, and exhale, slowly release your hands back down to the blocks. Inhale, reach, float your right arm up. On your exhale, unwind. Now straighten your right leg. Feel free to hop your left foot in a couple of inches for balance, and then fold over your right thigh. Let your head go so that your nose moves right towards your knee or your shin. You might even give your head a little gentle shake, yes and no. And as you're ready, return to lunge. Hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your thumbs and feel all 10 toes, from big toes to little toes, root down. Scissor the legs towards the midline, pull your belly in and reach your navel forward. Slow and steady, hands walk to the front thigh, lengthen your spine up, and then if you'd like, the arms circle out and up into your high lunge. Inhale, exhale 1, breathe in, breathe out 2, take another inhale. As you exhale, lower your hands to the earth. Inhale, lift your left arm up, take a twist. Exhale, unwind and straighten your left leg. Back foot can hop in if you need a little more stability or balance. And fold over your front leg, chin to chest, and breathe. Let the energy of this posture bring you into a state of ease and well-being. Next, inhale, return to lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Take your inhale, slide your shoulders forward over your wrists. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Pull your belly in, and very slow, elbows squeeze in. Your thumbs are on the ground, nice and flat. Lower all the way to your belly. Untuck the toes, press your feet down. Inhale, lift your heart up. Now lift your hands about an inch off the floor and breathe in and breathe out. Let your shoulder blades draw back. One more inhale. As you exhale, release your forehead, release your hands. Inhale, press up, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe in. Exhale the breath. And bend the knees and look forward. Exhale to walk or hop to the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, hands to thighs or fingertips to shins. Lift your body halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And an exhale. Now slowly, inhale the arms up, hold the posture. Send your weight into your heels as you lift your toes, spread them wide, and begin to bend the knees. As you bend your knees, imagine the wall behind you, and you're resting your head, you're resting your back against the wall behind you. Now nice and slow, pull your knees back in space, press your hips back even more, and see if you can sit just a little bit deeper. Breathe in. On your exhale, circle your arms back, interlace the fingers. If you can, press the palms together, lift your heart, stretch it forward. With bent knees, belly to thighs, knuckles to the sky, and let the head go. Follow your breath. Cultivate a sense of peace, of mind, letting go of any tension that may be present in the body as you stretch your legs and your back. Slowly release your hands. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold, and step your way back one leg at a time into downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Breathe out, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. And exhale, 5. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Look forward, step your foot forward. Now, the whole back foot spins down to the earth as the arms open to T for Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Look back at your back toes. Make sure that the pinky edge of the foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. And take a look at your front toes. See that they're turned forward all the way. And as you track your front knee over the ankle, make enough space in the inner right knee so that you can see your first and your second toe. Now bring your hands to your hips and shimmy your hips a little side to side until you find that space where your hips feel centered. Once they're nice and centered, place your hands on your ribs, lift your rib cage off of your hips. Let your shoulder blades slide back and open your arms back out to the horizon. Set your gaze over your hand and breathe. Hold the pose, Warrior 2. And perhaps you invoke the energy of Warrior 2, of courage and strength in the face of physical challenge, energetic challenge, perhaps even mental challenge. Breathe in and breathe out. On your inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hands down to frame the foot. Step your way back into downward facing dog and take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg up nice and high. As you exhale, step the foot between your hands. Warrior 2, your back foot presses down into the earth as your arms extend out wide. Once again, take a look at your back foot. Pinky edge of the foot is lined up with the outer edge of the mat. The leg is nice and straight and the knee is unlocked. Front toes are turned forward completely and the front knee lunges over the front ankle. Make some space at the inner knee so that you can see your first and second toe. And then take a little wiggle of your hips, side to side, so you find that place where the hips are nice and centered. Once you find that place, hands to ribs, lift the ribs up even higher. And as you exhale, arms open to T, Warrior 2. Energy of the warrior, mindset of the warrior, breath of the warrior. Take an inhale and exhale. Breathe in, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands down, windmill your hands down, and step back into downward dog. Take your inhale to reach forward to plank, shoulders in line with the wrists, and either lower your knees first or lower down in one piece, down to the belly. Untuck the toes, lift up your one leg, reach it back, lower it back down. Do the same with the other leg. Lift, reach, lower it back down. Feel the earth under your legs. Press into your legs so much that your head and your heart can rise rather easily. Now, nice and slow, reach your arms back. Extend out through your fingers. And if you would like a little bit more, you can hook your thumbs, or you can interlace the fingers and lift the knuckles up to the sky. Now, just for a moment, lift your chin. And now do the opposite. Bring your chin towards your chest and look down to the tip of your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release all the way. Make a pillow for your head and take a few moments to rest. Nice and slow, the hands walk back under the shoulders. Press up into your all fours, tabletop pose. Tuck your toes, hips to sky, down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a stroll or a hop to the top of your mat and fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine up halfway. Reach forward through the center of your chest. Exhale to fold. On your inhale, rise to stand. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart. Take a nice breath in and horse lips through the mouth. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, horse lips. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Now slowly keep your fingertips on the earth. As you do, lean back into your heels. As you lean the weight into your heels, slowly sit low like you're trying to sit down on the smallest chair you've ever seen in your life. Keep your belly on your thighs. And then take your right hand to your right hip and push the right hip back as you reach your left arm forward. Inhale, breath. Now exhale slowly, just rotate your chest. Keep the knees where they are. Twist, hook the elbow to the thigh. Then bring your hands together at your heart. Revolve chair pose. Take an inhale, stretch forward through the front of your spine. Exhale, press even more into your heels. Inhale, stretch through the front of your spine. Exhale, press down into your heels. Inhale, back to center, straighten your legs, stand all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Take a breath in, lift halfway up. Exhale to fold. Keep your fingertips on the ground, bend your knees, keep your belly on your thighs. Left hand, left hip, right arm forward. Inhale, breath. Exhale, twist to the other side. And before you twist all the way, take a look at your feet. Arches are lifted. Take a look at your knees. They're in the same line. Then bring your hands together. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, root down into your feet. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Breath out. Inhale, unwind, stand up, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Take a breath in, lift the body halfway. Exhale to fold and step 5